Okay, I think that's working. Looks like we're underway. Okay, this is session 3 of the Weft. A quick recap from last week's session, the last session. We had, of course, a little flashback to Collie's funeral, where we had a visit from an artist who took a photo of Collie's family, along with you guys and Oishin's parents, a copy of which was given to you guys. Shortly after that, of course, we had the happenings of the week before, where something happened outside the burrow, causing a collapse inside. You guys had to help Collie's family get out of the burrow along with yourselves. And when you did, you got to a scene of devastation outside because of some sort of event that had taken place, creating havoc around the town. After helping clean up there a little bit, you guys met a mysterious woman who we came to know as the Crone, and she led you guys through the woods to what appeared to be an impact site where something had hit the ground, created the crater, and emerging from the item or the object that had impacted the ground were a couple of foul creatures that were not of this world. Hideous looking bone ridden creatures with no lips and permanent grimaces. They were taken out by you guys, and the crone urged you to collect the pieces of the object that they crashed in, which you did. You placed them, or you took them a short distance away where you found an area of ground that had been cracked, which you weren't sure why. But she had this piece of material from a scroll case, which she has looked at a few times, and she used that to open some sort of portal, which she told you guys to push the parts of this object through. It was a meteoric type of metal that looked like it's hasn't been worked at all, but it was very light and very strong. And you push these pieces that you collected through this portal without really knowing why. After that, you return to Piverton, and you saw a mansion which the crone had pointed out, the Haymeyer mansion. Again, she urged you to buy it. It was in disrepair, which she seemed quite distraught and upset about. And she urged you guys to buy it and to return it to its future glory.
She said future, not
She
former?
did.
Okay.
She said future. And then I think where we ended last session was Prudence and Rowan arguing like they normally do. And I think we'll come back to this session to start with, with them still arguing, and get going from there.
What were we even arguing about? I don't remember.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
God, they are siblings.
They argue about everything all the time, so they can't remember what they were arguing about because it could.
That's right. And what they're
Not their
arguing about.
fault.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but you're still wrong.
I know that you took it. I don't know where you put it, but I want it back.
I didn't take anything from you. So once you tell me what it is that I took, I can't give anything to you back.
When we were 9, you took the doll. I know that you took it.
That That wasn't me.
Lies.
That was Collie. I swear.
Collie,
Like I've sworn since I was 9.
Collie said he swore you take it and you threw it down the well.
I'm pretty sure I heard on his
Right?
deathbed. He's like,
Don't.
I took it.
Mm-mm. No, you took it. I know you took it. I'll never forgive you.
Oh well.
Sandra was my favourite doll.
What does Sandra look like?
Green.
Just green.
Wow.
Green, and she had buttons for eyes. Auntie Max made her for me.
Probably looks like some sort of poltergeist doll or like voodoo.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
straight out of Caroline.
It's like, oh my god, let's get rid of this thing.
One of the eyes was on his eye, the other eye was in its like cheek.
Hang on.
It was creepy. Do you blame?
What was that, Adam? I
Yeah.
thought Adam's
I
trying
think you
to.
said
lost him.
it was creepy. Can you blame him?
Oh,
Oops.
I think it's disconnected.
Oh, maybe he's doing his shift.
Just like that.
I mean, you think what he'd do is like just drive his car straight up to his computer for the wall, and then he could just like
Smashed through the wall.
And the Bluetooth automatically transfers
Yeah.
over without any issue. That always happens, right?
That would be awesome, especially if he had his camera on when we saw it as well. Right.
It'd be awesome if it happened even once. Bluetooth.
Okay,
So this house, did we
Yes.
buy it? Is this ours?
so no, so it was you were given a price of 500 gold pieces, which I think you talked down to 490.
Which we,
Sounds about right.
we definitely
Yeah.
don't have.
440, definitely.
Not according to the recording.
114.
I feel like
Damn it.
I feel like it was
How
an
much
even
we got if
100.
we all pulled together? Like, how much we got if we all pulled together?
I feel like it was an even 100 actually.
I have 77.
Let's have
I
a
got
look.
114.
I
So
have.
there's like 280.
I feel like some of you got way too much gold because you probably should have gone with standard equipment at the start, but that's all right. It doesn't
I have-
matter.
I have 48.
Got 6. I have 6.
You have 6.
Yeah, because I didn't cheat.
I think you did it right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? I didn't
do your-
cheat.
If you do your standard
No.
equipment
Didn't cheat
plus
either.
gold, you only get like 10 to start with.
Yeah. So I think there's two. It looks like when you generate your character now, there's two. There used to be just like a thing you could choose, which was like standard equipment or gold. But now I think you choose one for your background and one for your class.
I think there's like
Yeah,
two
that-
uses now, and you get extra.
Yeah.
That's
well, no,
always been a thing. And it's given me extra for
Yeah.
the background
still-
stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe it is right. I don't know. I've not checked.
Maybe
anything
you
like
just choose poor characters.
But normally, I think
I
it's,
smell
I mean, a few example characters I've made, I've been able to choose like for those two options, I've been able to choose standard equipment, and yeah.
Okay.
I think we have Adam back. Can you hear us, Adam?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Can
can.
you
Excellent.
hear me?
Okay, awesome.
Can you hear me? Right?
All right.
Getting everything up right now.
Excellent. So I think we heard May and Rowan arguing. I wasn't sure if you tried to say something, May, when that was going on.
Oh, I was going to, but then I got home and had to run in here. So
Okay.
May, when she hears the doll, she's going to look at both of them, and she's going to look at Rowan, and then she's going to look at Prudence, and she's going to say, "I distinctly remember that Callum dared you to take that creepy doll, and then when you about got caught with it, you tossed it down the well."
Okay, first of all, I knew it. Second of all, how do you know that? How do you know it?
I
That's
don't know.
That's not true.
She knows.
I don't know. But I remember it like I was there. I remember all of you. I remember your parents. I remember everything. Except why I know.
Like all of us? And I'll like gesture to
I
the
remember
whole
your
party?
dad and your mom and you growing up and Alexi and Rowan and Callum.
Collie, maybe.
Holly, thank you. Sorry. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand in front of Prudence and in between Prudence and May, just like a little concerned.
May's gonna
Yep.
try
Do
and
you-
put herself between Prudence and Rowan. Like slide in.
Prentice is going to stand there awkwardly. Do you remember? Do you remember these guys? I'm going to point to Oishin and
She's gonna kind of
the-
scratch her beak and look, and she's gonna think, no, they're new to me.
It's just you guys and that adventure, not
okay,
That great adventure.
and you remember it.
I remember it.
Do you remember anyone else?
I remember you and Rowan and Mariki and Lady Swisser. I remember Alexi. I remember them all. I remember Karvak. I remember all their adventures. My mother told me.
Who was your mother?
Right. I think she's told us the dragon.
My mother was a silver dragon named Ajita.
Ah, is that the out of character? Is that the dragon that we saved on that island?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, it
maybe.
is.
The one
Ah.
Karvak Road.
You remember? You remember it like you were there.
Yes. Well, a lot of it, she told me a lot of stories, but I remember seeing it.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should put a pin in that
Maybe we should
crazy for now.
That's a great idea. And what
Pocket.
we might do,
pocket that and
is-
ponder it.
transition away. We'll be doing theatre of mind here for a bit. So we have these other little characters that you have there.
Is anyone else having trouble getting Roll20 to open up?
Oh
Yep,
no.
look at it.
No.
What's happening?
It's
What's it-
buffering. The
what's-
site's not loading. It just says new tab, and I got the circle attached. Like
Mm.
it's loading. Let me try reloading my browser.
Arnar.
So while you're doing that, so we have these characters. Firstly, we might start with. Oops, let me just get that right. Shuzo, hobgoblin warrior, traversing the wilderness, looking for glory and a way to leave a legacy for his name and his family. He rides his faithful steed, a large warg named Calm. They travel the wilderness together, and Calm is a faithful steed to Shuzo and would lay their life down for Shuzo. Let's get this right. Then we have, in a place called the Glade, a pixie named Poppyfrond lives with their friend, a pseudo dragon named Snick. And they live a pretty peaceful, basic, carefree existence. But they've noted recently that on a nearby hillock known as the Eye, a group of mysterious humanoids have taken up residence for some time now and are causing some sort of destruction or doing something to the hillock. They're not sure what it is because they've never seen anything like that before. So they've decided to come out of the glade, which is a little bit unprecedented for them, to see if they can find out what's going on. As they've done so, they stumble across a hobgoblin riding a large wolf. Now the hobgoblin Shuzo sees these two come out of this thicket of woods. Obviously sees them as no threat, and nothing to be gained, or no glory to be gained. So
Of course.
they stumble up to them, and we'll start from there. Now, what I would say is that you need to look on your character sheet at your languages.
Character sheet.
So you're a little bit, you
Right.
should have a character sheet for. Can anyone,
How
everyone
am I
open it?
speaking Goblin?
I speak
Yeah.
Goblin and Warg.
So what does Shuzo, the hobgoblin warrior, say to this pixie and this small dragon who are standing there, or probably floating there in the air, warily looking at you guys about to dash back in the woods if it gets too dangerous?
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
Like, I'm supposed to be an orc, and mine doesn't have orc on it. Would I speak orc as well? Just
No, we're just going to leave it with what it says there on
okay.
your character sheet. Yep. So,
So, Shuzo will hold his spear out, pointed at the pixies. What is your business? In Goblin.
Poppy Front just tilts her head and says, "Pardon?" in Sylvan.
you're standing there trying to have this conversation, one side speaking in Goblin and one side speaking in Sylvan. And Rokimi, you hear this conversation on your travels, and you can hear what sounds like a little voice speaking in one language, and another voice, a deeper voice, a growlier voice speaking in another. And you look down from this small rise that you're on, and you can see this hobgoblin riding a wolf speaking with a pixie and a small dragon.
And is it obvious, like, from what I can hear, they're not understanding each other and they're arguing?
It doesn't sound like they're able to. Well, yeah, it doesn't sound like they're able to understand each other, but yeah, it more just sounds like that they can't understand, not necessarily that they're arguing. No, neither side appears to be speaking in an aggressive tone. They both just seem wary at the moment.
The longer it goes on, the more likely Shuzo will become aggressive. Though, like, you
Okay, so
stupid creature!
maybe
Talk normally.
Yeah, he's starting to feel a little bit agitated, but
Can I sniff
Whoa,
the
whoa.
air? And, like,
Calm down here, please.
can I sense that
Just
he's
start
getting?
walking.
Can I sense that my rider's getting agitated?
so Calm can sense it a little bit, and also he smells another being nearby.
Carm's
looks
gonna
up and sees
growl
this-
and look up for the.
Yeah,
The
and he
other
sees
smell.
this what looks like an orc wearing strange clothing, feathers, a bit of paint, probably some tattoos and scars, standing there maybe about 30 feet away, just looking down at the group of you.
I will growl and point with my nose.
Sneaky disappear.
I'll just raise a hand and wave, and then yell out in Goblin, "Good morning," and then I'll say exactly the same in Sylvan. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
Does she look like she would give me glory?
And then I'm gonna walk slowly towards them.
No, she
And
looks
as I
like
do, I'll be like, I speak goblin. And then I'll say in Sylvan, I speak Sylvan. Is there
Ah,
something?
he seems very cross.
It's
I'll
good.
repeat that in goblin. I'll just repeat what she says. You seem very cross.
She is not talking properly.
He's frustrated. You're not talking properly.
On the contrary, he's not talking properly.
There seems to be a communication barrier here. She thinks the same thing of you.
This is a waste of my time. I am here
Is there
for glory.
anything-
As you're standing there
Glory.
talking, you can see nearby there's a hillock which which Snick and I've got to remember all these new characters' names. Snick and Poppyfrond know as the Eye, and you can see even from here some creatures walking up and down the side of the hill. And you're not really sure what they're doing, but you can see there's all sorts of scars on the hill, and trees have been ripped down, all sorts of things like that happening. Looks like they're
Do
Well-
we know as who we are what's going on over there because we're in the area and
not really. Poppyfrond and Snick do, or they know something's going on there, but they don't know
Do-
what.
So when you say humanoids doing it,
Yes.
these two do not look the same as the other people that are doing it.
No. The
Okay.
humanoids that you've seen there, what's small you've seen is they've gone past the woods every now and then.
Yeah.
They wear robes and have grey skin.
Okay. Right. So you are obviously not with them, but they have been destroying our glade, and I need help to figure out
Yeah,
why.
towards the
so
one that's translating.
I will explain that unlike there is a chance at glory. They need to
Say
stop
no more.
with the people destroying their glade.
Rokimi, when you look at the eye, it is something that you've seen in your visions, which is what drove you into the wilderness in the first place. You've seen this place, and you've
Searching
seen
for it or trying to avoid it.
trying to.
Why
You had this vision of building a great monument atop this place.
oh, I'm getting close encounters vibes. I've been had a vision and been drawn here. So I would not want it destroyed, obviously then. Is that the jibe I'm getting?
Well, yeah,
internally?
you have your own ideas for what should be up there, so it doesn't look like that they're necessarily doing that.
Well, they're doing
Okay,
something.
so what do I think's going on then? Do I have an opinion since
You can't tell from here. You'd have to get closer to have a look.
What do they have? Whatever they've been doing, it has been changing the magic. Nothing is working. We try to make things grow. The things do not grow. They die. We try to make things better. They get worse. Things is not working.
After
I'm gonna
hearing
maybe
about
we need
glory,
to have a look.
hearing about glory, Shuzo's already telling Calm to move forward.
I'll snarl once
Okay.
more at the two in front of me and turn towards the threat, bounding forward.
All right,
Good
these
boy.
making off in the direction of this hillock. Okay, so
Throws out a battle cry.
It's like, wait. We need to learn more first.
Karma will return the howl of attack. Oh,
We
All right.
ride.
So let me just get this ready.
Ooh.
And I'll move you to a map which will be dark for starters. I would think. Then I'll open some up. And then there we go. So bottom left corner is where you should better see yourself.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
You've come to the base of this hill, and you can see these makeshift stairs leading up. All the ground around it is trampled and destroyed. You can see, bare ground where beforehand there was vegetation, and you can see these rough stairs leading up, and you can hear this noise of, clanging and, exertion and that sort of thing from up on top of the hill. Shuzo, it looks like you've seen this sort of stuff before. It looks like they could be mining. Rukimi, you've probably seen a bit of this before, but mines at the moment, they're there for things like, it's not for anything that's, there's no metals and stuff that you use. It would be for things like coal or things like that, but it doesn't appear to be that they're taking anything away. If you didn't know any better, it would almost be like they're just mining the hill for the sake of mining it.
Okay, like
almost.
just excavating, just removing.
Yep.
They're building a bypass.
Possibly.
Can
That
I
means nothing
smell
to shoot,
anything
though.
of importance? Like,
Yeah, you can smell some strange creatures up the hill, something that you've never smelt before. Kind of smells like, humanoids and things you've smelt before, but there's something tainted about it.
yeah,
And the
Karm tackle
closer
will
I'm
come up on the
getting,
back of his neck, so Shuzo would be able to see that.
and the closer I'm getting, is it that urge or feeling or whatever I've been seeing getting stronger at all, or
Yeah, you think, well, you feel drawn to it and you feel an urge to, you might be able to read a bit. I think if you look in the background of your character, you can probably read a bit there about your drive.
oh, okay, yeah.
But basically, it's to build a monument atop this hillock.
Is
Okay.
So you're at the base as a group.
is Snick
I'm
still
ready to head up. Let's go.
invisibility?
Yes, I think if Snick still wants to be invisible, they can be invisible.
Yep, he pops back in every now and then, but mainly invisible.
Okay.
Karm's just heading to the top.
Yeah.
Rick,
All right.
he's all ready to go. He's.
So you start wandering up.
I'm here.
That's 10 of my 50 feet, so. Sorry, that's 20 of my 50 feet.
Poppy will whisper to Snick and she'll say, "Don't worry, these guys will help us."
50 feet.
So, I'll just as you get to the top there, I can probably just reveal it all, to be honest. You can see that there is it looks like they've been excavating parts of the hillock, and you can see some of these creatures. Here we go. Working away. And you come up the hill, and they don't necessarily seem to have noticed you at the moment. So, what is everyone going to do?
I'll fly up and I'll say, "That's them."
I'm charging into battle.
All right. So, why doesn't everyone click on their tokens? Now, because it's a surprise, you guys can all have initiative or, you can all have advantage on your initiative roll.
Where's my
I'm
initiative?
thinking I'll probably just start mining and helping.
It's really weird using roll 20 stuff. I don't know how
I
to.
don't even know how
Uh,
to roll initiative via roll 20.
Yeah, I'm looking. I can't find my initiative.
It's near armor
Okay,
class.
so, yeah, just to the right of your arm class, up in the top left there. There's
Hey,
a little
tiny little
init
button.
button.
Hang on,
Here we
I'm
go.
looking this
in it,
up.
Init.
in it though,
In it.
in it.
In it.
Init.
That's a fancy trick now, isn't it?
Spell that.
In it though. I ain't
Is
bothered.
that roll? Yeah.
Am I bothered?
Ew.
Look at
Well,
my
this
face, am I
is not
bothered?
going according to the
I'm not
way
bothered.
my initiatives
Not
used to
bothered.
go.
So,
Faceth, bothered.
there's lots of initiative rolls there. So, let's go with your
There's a
first
million
one.
initiative rolls.
It's like, how do we
So,
have that many?
Nick is on stick.
12.
Oh, so yep, you're right. Because we're at advantage, aren't we? That's why there's all those.
Oh, I
initiative
didn't roll
rolls.
advantage, so I'll roll again.
Poppy
There you go.
Frond is what? 15.
15.
Shuzo is 21. I think we got that. Rokimi is. What's Rokimi? 5?
5.
Did you roll Did you roll an
5.
advantage?
No.
Yeah,
I
you can
just
roll
hit
an
the button.
advantage.
No.
Okay, let
Yeah,
me roll
just-
another one. Maybe it'll be better than a 5. No, it's not. I will take the 5. Oh, Jesus.
That's funny. Oh dear.
All
Yeah,
right,
roll an advantage.
so-
No, it's worse. Just keep the 5.
Let me get a round counter up.
Oh, that's right. We surprise attack. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so Shuzo,
Sadly,
you do.
I am just going to have to hold my action to make an attack once Calm gets into range of an enemy.
Okay. Sure. Yep, you can do that. Now, all right. Let me just do this. Okay. Poppy Frond.
Poppy Friend will. That works.
Okay, so you're going to cast invisibility on yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So, so Poppy Frond zips out of existence. Any move?
I'll fly over to. Can I see where? Oh, I can't see where Snick is. Can I?
Uh, yeah, no,
Would I
no,
know
you
where?
can't.
I don't know where he is. I'll just kind of fly over to here.
Okay. And you
Is
see
that a cloud or something? Or no, loose pile of dirt. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll
Yep.
stay here.
Okay, no problems. Calm.
Okay, Shuzo, where do you want me?
Oh, yeah, Shuzo would direct you towards the closest one.
So I'll move up here and use my bite attack, which will give him initiative. I mean, give him advantage. So my character.
What would that do, sorry?
Okay, when
Because
okay, it says with my the next attack roll made against the target before the start of my next turn has advantage.
Okay,
So
so you can do your attack first, Calm. Oh, you bite this thing. So you should be able to just click on bite in the Roll20 chat there,
I
just
clicked
above
on
your
my.
attack roll.
I
Do
clicked
you know
on
what I
my.
mean? Like see where you've got your attack roll 18.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yep. So there you go. Tells it all for us. All
Damn,
right.
that's
So
a lot of damage. Woo! I'm
okay.
tearing.
You just tear this thing in half. Kill it.
Gonna shake it and fling the body at the next one.
All right.
You hear a little,
And
yeah, get him from over yonder.
you got movement left.
Yeah, just keep going to the next one.
All right. So Shuzo, you can use your held action if you like.
I shall spear two-handedly.
Go for it.
22 to hit.
Straight through this thing's neck. Go
Sure,
on.
if that would hit one of those little guys.
8 damage.
All right. You stab this thing and like spirit one, and it's just going screaming at you.
You notice
It's
every
still
enemy in
going.
this campaign has a crazy ass gaping mouth smile, like everything we faced so far.
All right.
Yeah, that's my
Nick.
reaction.
I can also still move. So, do you want me to stay here, or do you want me to move more?
I think stay here.
Okay.
Yeah. One enemy at a time.
All right.
All right, Snick.
Snick's gonna fly 10, 20, 35. He's gonna bite twice at that guy and help out. I don't know the name of the hobgoblin. But anyway,
Shuzo.
Uzo. Oh,
I don't even think we speak the same language.
Tom's just thinking,
Highest
enemy?
Okay, so that first bite kills it.
All right, and I still have movement and another bite. But I'll hang back and fly up in the air.
Okay.
Rest of my movement here.
So that thing's dead. All right. So these things howl, and you see they've got these like bone cudgels, and they turn around and they howl, and they touch their cudgels, and you see this weird kind of like glow go around them. Now, these two over here run in, and one attacks, it goes to there. Let me just get the dead one out of the way. And attacks Shuzo. One runs into here and attacks Calm. These other two.
Could I move where they couldn't attack Shuzo and they have to attack me? Could I move
no,
in some
one-
way, like, wing around? Or...
one of them just jumps up on a rock and jumps off and attacks Shuzo once. These other ones, one runs in to Snick, and the other one runs into Calm. Oh, sorry, no, the other one starts running towards Rakimi, runs into Rakimi. Doesn't get all the way, actually. Can't get all the way. All right. Now, the one that ran into Shuzo swings with his cudgel. 15. I can't remember if that's a hit or not.
15 hits.
All right, so does 5 bludgeoning and 2 psychic damage. All right, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 14.
Okay, the DC is 15, so you have disadvantage on ability checks at the moment.
Okay.
All right. The other one swings at Calm. Oh, that's a hit as well, I think. Does 9 damage. Give me a wisdom save. Okay, so you're also at disadvantage at ability checks.
Okay.
That's them done. Rakimi, there's this one of these things about 5 feet away.
Yeah, Rakimi's going to run right past it and 30 feet into this way
Stay-
towards these guys.
Staying out of
And
range.
start yelling out,
okay.
no, stop. And I'll be yelling that in Goblin and Sylvan back and forth. I'm like, we have to build it. And I'm going to try to persuade them to stop attacking.
You think these creatures are? They look like they're doing the opposite of that.
Oh, you think they're the
They look like
opposite
they're
of what
ripping this
I'm
mountain
doing?
down. Pardon?
Oh, okay. So you think they're removing what I want?
Yeah, right. It looks like these
Okay.
guys are excavating the hillock.
Okay, so that's different. I thought they were building what I want. So,
No.
okay, then I will attack them because this is opposite of what I want. Then, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, misunderstood.
Oh, good.
Um,
So I think Rakimi was there.
yeah. So the one coming towards me, then I'll hit with a sacred flame.
Okay, go ahead.
What is sacred flame? How do I do that?
I think if you just click on Sacred Flame, it should do it.
Oh,
Like on the character sheet.
it's not on there. I've got light and
Let's have a.
thermagery, but I don't have sacred flame. It's in it's in spellcasting though, written there. Sorry.
No, just under actions. Oh, sorry, Radiant Flame. I think it's Radiant Flame that yeah, if you just use that Radiant Flame. Oh, yeah, okay. I think what it's supposed to be is just that Radiant Flame attack. Yeah, under the actions.
I don't see action.
Over to the right of your.
Oh, okay, radiant flame.
Yeah, I think that's what it's
Yeah,
supposed to
because
be.
it
Yeah,
says it's under spell casting and it says
yeah,
cantrips
that's
at
right.
will,
Yeah,
light, sacred flame, and thermagy, but under cantrips only got light at will and thermagy.
just use that Radiant Flame one. That should do it. 6 is a miss.
Miss, so it's not going to hit anyway. Okay. That's all I get to do.
All right. So round 2, Shuzo.
Yep. Shuzo's gonna stab the one that hit him. So this one right here.
Okay, yep. Go for it.
2 hands. This will be an advantage because of pack tactics. Does an 8 hit? A 10 hit, sorry.
A 10 misses. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He will give Calm the command to just tear them to shreds.
No problems.
Rip them to pieces.
Poppy Frond.
Poppy will just fly over here. Why can't I move her? Why can't I move her? I can't move her for some reason.
Hang on. I think it's because of.
She might have gone under the dirt.
Yeah, I think so. Under the dirt.
Under
Wait a
the
minute, I'll
dirt.
check it.
Do you
Still
select
can't grab her.
her? Select around her and then use the arrows to move her.
No, you won't be able to get her. I
That's
don't
how
think.
that's how I got sneak out of it.
Anyway, I was going to move her here.
There you go. Try now. Can you get her now?
Yeah. She'll just fly over to here. So that she can keep an eye on Snick.
But she's invisible at the moment.
She's invisible still, yeah.
You gonna take any action at all?
Well, no, because if I do anything, I'll lose my invisibility, and she'll just let the fighters do the fighting,
Okay.
and she'll just because she's only a tiny little thing.
Calm.
Calm is going to attack the one that attacks Shuzo.
Go for it.
So that will be do I have advantage because of pack tactics or no? Or that's just him?
You're supposed to. I might have left it off your character sheet.
So
but
that'll
yes,
be a 17 to hit.
you hit.
That will be 10 piercing damage.
Off. Okay. So nearly killed this thing.
And Shuzo
Staggers
will have
back.
advantage against, or the next person to attack that one will have advantage.
Okay. Nick.
Sneak will fly over here, have a bite at the injured guy.
Okay, go for it. You'll be at advantage.
Okay. 22.
Okay. Snick bites this thing and
Oops. Sorry.
drops it.
6 piercing. And Snick just makes a noise, but it's no one can understand what it is.
If you want to try and communicate something, you can make a performance check, and I'll allow you to communicate a basic.
I was just gonna do a victory dance, but yep.
Okay.
13
This isn't
charisma.
Fortnite, babe.
Yeah, it is.
You've actually
Which is
got
exactly it.
so you should have a
Yeah.
you've actually got performance as a
plus
skill.
2.
So if you clicked on that, I think it should have rolled. Yeah, there you go.
17. Yep.
So yep, you can communicate something basic if you want, which is fact in
Joy.
creature. All right.
And
Okay.
you'll fly over here. Probably somewhere safe-ish. And have another bite at this guy.
Go.
19.
That's another hit.
Nice roll. 7 piercing damage.
Wow. Bite this thing's shoulder. How's in pain. All right. Now it's their turn. So this one here steps in over his mate's body and has a swing at Calm. 10's a miss, I think.
Yep, you
This
need a
one
14.
this one that Snick bit hits him. Oh.
Oh, Snick was going to be a snack.
Just
Snick is-
crunches Snick right in the middle of between his wings and his head. Snick drops to the ground. Okay. And one of them, this one steps in and swings at Rokimi. It's 13 a hit.
It does. Just a hit.
Alright. Does 8 damage. Give me a wisdom save.
Win. How I do it.
Okay,
How long
so
does
you're
that last? We have disadvantage.
yeah, actually you should have got another save. Shuzo and Calm, you would have got another save.
It's wisdom,
I mean,
right?
it's not really making much difference anyway at the moment because I don't think you're making many skill checks, but
I failed.
Calm has snapped out of it. So Rokimi, it's now your turn.
Take my damage. I will. I guess heal myself.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
There you go.
I'm back up.
And then we'll come back around to Shuzo.
Okay. Now, since I technically share the same space as Calm because I'm riding him, can I
Yeah.
attack this one with my spear?
Yes, you can.
I will just do that. Another two-handed spear attack
Go.
on the weakened one. That's a 22 to hit,
That's a hit.
and that's 10 damage.
All right, you drop him.
So Shuzo would know that Calm was given demand to attack to kill them all with no differentiation to target at all. So I'm just clarifying that now if he wants to issue a command so possible bad things don't happen.
Oh, he's not going to anything, I don't think, is he? Yeah.
Well, I didn't plan on killing like the rest of the other people, but like the enemies, like the weird looking bone people.
Well,
So
So-
no,
okay,
so
well,
no-
let's.
so no snacks.
Yeah.
Okay, no snacks.
snacks.
Shuzo's finished his turn. Poppy Frond. What's Poppy Frond going to do? Seeing her friend Snick get smashed to the ground in front of her.
Yeah, she'll. Well, she did, but then Shuzo killed the one that hurt her friend. But she'll fly over to here, and I'll just fairy dust this one and try and charm him.
Oh, look at that. Critical.
Oh,
Um,
There you go.
okay. It
so
takes
2 damage.
the fairy dust come flying out, hit this thing.
And it's charmed.
You're going to go for the charmed?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just say, sit down.
All right. This thing does sit down.
Stay.
Well, no. So it won't. Not yet. It won't. It'll do it on its turn, I suppose.
Yeah.
So you do that, and it stops, and it's just like looking. Is that all for Poppy Frond?
Yeah, and I'll turn to I'll look at Shuzo and Calm and and Snick, and I'll say, go get the other one. He can't hurt us now.
Okay, no problems. Well, they don't understand what you said.
Yeah,
So.
no clue what you just said.
Well,
Yeah.
Snick does, but
Snick's been knocked out onto the ground.
Snicked on the ground.
Snick's
oh, that's
unconscious.
right. Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Sorry, my bad. I wasn't listening properly. I guess I'll fly down to where he is.
Okay. No
Land on him.
worries. Snick, just give me a D20 for a death save, I guess. Okay. No worries. Okay, this creature down here has a swing at Calm. Hits for 9 damage in total.
Okay.
You have to make a wisdom save for me.
What?
Can't get attack. Get a turn.
Not the charm one.
Not the
I
charmed
missed
one.
one. Oh, sorry.
One's charmed. Do you mean this one?
That one's charmed.
Gimme.
Sorry, I actually did I miss Calm, did I?
Yeah.
I think I missed
one's
Calm.
got-
Okay, so
No, this
what
one's
did Calm
charmed.
do? What did Calm do,
Calm
sorry?
is- Calm's going to bite the charmed one.
Oh,
Okay.
Of course he is.
He doesn't know he's Charmed, so I
Yeah.
guess that's...
I did try to tell him.
So 17 will be a hit.
17 hits. That will be 8 piercing.
Oof.
And next
Okay,
attack against it gets advantage.
has 1 hit point left. So it then swang at Calm and did that 9 damage.
Okay.
And this one down here swings at Rakimi. Oh, hits again. For 11 damage. Nasty. All right. That's them done, though. So now it's Rakimi's turn. Hello, Rakimi.
Oh, sorry. Let's try again. Could try the radiant, but I think I'll do a base attack
Okay.
because that does the radiant damage anyway. Melee weapon attack +4. Oh no, sorry. I'm just trying to understand this.
That's all right.
Okay, we're gonna. Oh,
Oof.
20 actually hits. And then
Nice.
6 bludgeoning damage.
All
Makes
right, you
us a
bash
face.
in the face.
Yeah, the other one's
how's
a
it-
distance, so I wasn't sure if I'd be at disadvantage for that. So I thought, yes,
No, you can use that one. You can use that one as well if you want.
it's the same
That's all right.
damage anyway. So yeah. And
No
then
worries.
more damage. It's
So
okay.
next round we're going to Shuzo.
I'm saying Rikimi, I didn't recognize that name. I'm just like da 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 da.
Okay, so this is on this one just down in front of Shuzo, I guess. You're muted, Michael.
Sorry.
That's right.
Yes. Two-handed spear attack on this one, just in front of
Alright,
Shuzo
so-
and Calm.
You drop him.
I would then like to direct Calm's attention to the last one standing down there.
Okay. No problems. Poppy Frond.
She will fly down to Snick and there's no, I don't have any spells to help him, but can I just help him?
Yeah,
Like-
you can kind of just do a medicine check if you want to make a
yeah.
wisdom roll.
Is like just across the top?
Yep.
Like where it's just got the things, I just do a
So
straight
it's got your score.
click on it?
Just make a
that one?
that. Yeah, that should do it. Yep. All right. You feel like
That's
maybe
fair.
you snap one of his wings a bit worse. You think, but
Okay,
You're not
cool.
supposed to move them when they're injured.
I'll just be like, oh, Snick.
all right. Okay. So that's that. All right. Calm.
Calm is going to turn as commanded and head down to the last one and take a bite out of him.
Go for it. That's a good bite.
11 piercing.
All right. Grab this thing in the midriff, bite it, and you hear this bone snapping, and you just shake it to the side. And it's dead.
Good boy.
As you do that, you hear this roar, a howling roar, and you see, leaping up the other side of the hillock is this guy with furs on, riding a massive tiger. And the tiger growls, and
Calm Aurora challenge.
they start walking in. So let me just get some initiative for them. Where are they? Okay. So he goes there. That's right. So that was Calm's turn, wasn't it? That we just did.
I still have movement left. Could I move towards the tiger?
No, this happened like after Calm's turn.
Okay.
So Sneak, just give me another death save. Like another D20. Okay, that's good. So, Rokimi, you see this large man riding next to a tiger.
Right, oh dear.
What do
Okay, but for now, I'm going to look over at the little fade that's fallen. I'm going to pop over next to him. And I'll bend down and I'll be like, I'll say in Sylvan, it'll be okay, little one. And I will cast Cure Wounds on him.
all right.
I'll say, oh, thank you so much.
9 healing.
Nick shakes his head and comes back awake. Go on to the next round. Shuzo.
Okay.
His opponent. Now, can you see a few things around on the map?
Yeah, like loose pile of dirt, heavy landing rock, highly stacked pile of logs.
Yep.
Oddly specific.
How highly stacked are these pile of logs?
I think it was probably a little bit higher. It's overhead height from this guy. So
Yeah. Who moves first, Calm or the Tiger? I suppose I wouldn't really know that.
You wouldn't really
Tiger.
know, yeah.
Because I really want to try and topple the logs, but I don't see a way of doing that from my. I'm going to 60 feet.
You can throw, if you throw a good spear throw, you think could do it.
But that will be 60 feet, like a throw at disadvantage.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Spear thrown. 6. Damn it.
And just like lands nearby.
You've added another
All right.
stick to the pile.
Yeah, I mean you'd have other spears, so you can pull another off your back, but you wouldn't be able to do anything this round with it.
Yep.
Poppy Frond.
Okay.
Sorry, go on. Yeah, so did Chuzo, did you want to do something else? Or?
Oh, no. I was just going to tell Calm to charge. But I'm sure he would have
Okay.
done that anyway.
No
yes.
worries. Poppy Frond.
Poppy Front's going to try and cast Sleep just here. So on them, let me see if does that do it? I don't know. How do I do it?
Now
Do I
this
just
is
do that?
new
Do I
sleep.
just do
Let's
that?
have a look.
Spell save DC 12.
Yeah, so hang on, so it's a save now.
I thought it's you roll the dice and.
This is new. This is new
5d8.
sleep. Remember, so
So do I roll?
True.
Should I roll 5d8 then?
yeah, do that for starters.
18. How many hit points of creatures this spell can affect?
See if it takes damage or something.
It's worded very strange.
I don't think it is the same. It works the same
it's
as your
not.
one.
It's just and it's misleading, isn't it? With that spell save DC 12 at the bottom.
Yeah.
Hey, you cast a spell and nothing happens.
Okay.
All right.
I'll just run behind
Okay.
Rakimi. Now I can't move again now. Damn it. Okay, sorry. But I'm here. We'll just say that I'm here behind Rakimi.
Yep. No worries. So they run into here, and that's all. And just like the tiger just like slinks down and growls at Calm. The guy on the back, he just holds up his axe, and you can see he does the same thing as his other guys to it. He touches his axe, and it starts sort of glowing strangely. But that's all they do. So, Calm, it's your turn.
Calm is going to move to here. And can he try and snap at the rider?
Yeah, if he wants to. Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to try and hit the rider. 19.
Yep, that's a hit.
9 piercing.
All right, you
And
wound
the
him a
next person
bit.
attacks will have advantage.
No problems. All right, Sneak, you've woken up on the ground there. What are you going to do?
Shake the fog away, cast invisibility, and fly up in the air around here.
Okay. No problems. Rakimi.
Okay. I'm gonna stay nicely hidden behind everybody else, but I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay.
And let me mark that one off.
So 3
I
creatures.
will
Who?
bless the well, I can't see the invisible creature now, but I'll bless the 3 I can. So I'll bless Poppy and the wolf and the hobgoblin.
All right. Okay, no problems. You cast Bless. So next round, Shuzo.
Okay. Two-handed spear attack against the rider.
Okay.
We all know the rider is the one in control. 19 plus a D4 for
Yeah, no, that's a hit.
less. That's
Oh,
a hit.
sorry. Actually, yeah. No, it doesn't matter at the moment. Yep, 19's a hit.
That's 5 damage.
Okay. You wound him a bit. Poppy Frond.
Poppy will throw some fairy dust on the rider.
Okay. That's a
19.
hit. So it's 1 damage to it.
So he'll do 1 damage and he's poisoned.
Poisoned. Okay. Nice. All right. It's his turn. He swings his axe at Calm. And it's going to be a hit. Does 5 damage. The tiger tries to bite at Calm. 15's a hit, isn't it? It does 11 damage, which I think takes Calm out. And then the tiger just moves out of melee, disengages, and leaps over to here and roars. Calm, give me a roll a d20 for a death save. He's actually about there. He goes to. Good roll. So, Snick, it's your turn.
Sorry. Snick will probably. He's still invisible, so I'll fly in a little bit closer and hold a help action if anyone gets in to fight the tiger close enough.
Okay. Rokimi.
I don't have much left, and I don't want to get too close.
Don't forget the environment.
Ooh. Hmm.
Well, I don't know what much I can do with the environment yet. I'm not quite sure. But let's try the radiant attack.
And what's this against?
I will do this against the rider.
Okay.
11.
That's a miss.
Damn it. Okay.
Any movement or anything?
No, I'm just gonna stay back here, away from the thing with the sharp teeth.
All right, Shuzo. Your faithful steed has been felled.
With rage in his heart, he will run up. Is there any way he can, like, feasibly throw his spear at the rock to cause it to topple?
You could try, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. He's going to try and do that, because I believe that
Go
will
for it.
be 20 feet away from it. So it's
Yep.
not disadvantage. 22.
All right. You throw your spear and the guy like moves out the way and like sneers at you and it hits and you see this rock just like and it goes and falls on the two of them. And you can see they both get injured. I'm just going to move it out of the way for the moment. and they look like they're pinned at the moment. Or the tiger. So the tiger looks like it's pinned. Let me get them deck saves. Let me do that. Yes, the tiger looks like it's pinned, but the other guy, oops, get out of the way, managed to roll out the way, but he is prone. Okay.
Yep, I will use my last 10 feet of movement to start running towards this loose pile of dirt that I see.
Okay. Poppy Frond.
Poppy will fly over here and throw some fairy dust on the tiger to try and poison him.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, actually, no. She'll do it at the rider again,
Go for it.
since the tiger's pinned. That one. 26.
That definitely gets him, so he's poisoned again.
She's poisoned, and then she'll fly back over here.
All right. So he stands up and starts running over towards you guys. Right, that's all as far as he can get. The tiger, he manages to pull himself out from under the rock, but he's hurts himself a bit more and he's prone. All right. Calm, give me another death save. Oh, we got one save, one fail. Sneak.
So, Sneak's going to fly in. I just need to check something, Todd. The sting is a different action to the bite, so it's just
Yes.
like one sting instead of
Yes.
2 bites. Yep.
Mhm.
So, I'm going to fly in, visible, and try and sting the rider.
Okay, do you want to just post that for me? Because it's not a hit roll thing, it's just a save, isn't it?
I think it's a hit roll, isn't it?
No.
I have to hit him with it first. Oh,
No, you don't.
All right.
This is 2024 monsters, mate. You don't have to do. So he's gonna make a con
Awesome.
save, right?
So, yep. Con save DC 12.
Oh, he fails, and he fails by he fails by 4. Oh, not quite enough. Yeah.
No, not 5. So 2d4 poison damage. Which have I got a button to press that? Okay.
Oh, it says it there. 6. Oh no, sorry, no, you're right. It's 2d4.
5.
Close.
Poison damage.
All right.
And
and
he will
poison.
and he'll try and fly away.
Okay. Oh, well, he'll probably have a swing at you then.
Yep.
17's a hit.
Yeah, disadvantage doesn't make any difference.
Smacks him down again. All right.
He rolled a 5 last time. I thought, yeah, I can survive that.
So there's all of a sudden at the end of this round, there's this crackling sound in the air, and you're not sure what it is. Shuzo.
Yeah, skipped Rakimi.
Did I? Sorry, Rakimi.
Yeah. What have I got left? Well, it's kind of the same thing. Well, Nick tried to get away but didn't, right? So I don't have a cure wounds left. So right now I'm just gonna cast Sanctuary on. What I have got left.
Who are you casting that on?
Nick. Because he was
Sneak.
trying to move away from him. Yeah.
Sneak's unconscious.
Oh, I didn't realize he went down again because he still had some
Yeah,
health
yeah.
left. Okay.
You can still cast on an unconscious creature.
Oh, you can, but yeah, I'm just there might not be much point, but
I'll protect him from getting attacked more.
yeah, maybe.
Well,
Okay.
You protect him from a crit hit, right? So, actually, let me do that. I'll still put it on him because the guard won't be able to.
No problems. All right. So
I can't
Shuzo.
heal him, so.
Shuzo will actually take 5 feet back. And how many spears do you reckon he's got? Because I've
he's got
thrown
one. He's
2.
Yeah, he'll have another one.
He'll have another? Okay.
It's
He'll pull out his
spear.
3rd spear and 2-hand attack him.
Go.
Is
Now you can
not
have
a
advantage.
disadvantage.
This
I
guy's
can?
berserk. Yeah, he's berserk, so you can have advantage.
Plus bless. Plus
13.
bless.
Yeah. Well, you hit him. Yeah.
17. I hit him.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
4 damage. I'm rolling
All right.
terrible for the damage.
Wound
But
in.
then I will 25 feet start
What?
booking
That's
it.
actually a crit on the damage. You only had 1d4.
What?
It's only you rolled 1d4 and you got a 4. That.
No, that's.
Oh, that
that's
was for
the bless.
bless.
Oh, okay. That was your bless. Sorry. I was
Yeah.
like, hang on.
No, it's
so
a D8 for my spear.
Okay.
You're leaving-
And I'm just like, hang on.
You're leading melee with him. Did you say?
Well, he's already used his reaction,
Oh, okay. All right.
right?
Poppy Frond. Yep. Sure. Yeah.
So Snick's down again, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh. She's gonna say, "Leave my friends alone." And she's gonna. How many spell slots does she have, or is it just I can just go?
So you got 3 spell slots effectively.
So I've done, but that doesn't include the actions, does it? Like, because the actions are like the fairy dust.
Yeah, well,
isn't
like,
it?
it's kind of written like they're once a day each, right? But it's like you've got 3 spell slots, and they're the spells you can cast.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you could try sleep again.
Yep. I'll try and cast sleep here.
Okay,
Um.
go for it. Roll your 5d8.
No, it's 5d8.
Come on.
18 again.
Ooh. Okay, this guy falls asleep.
Yes.
Okay, so he's asleep. The
Okay.
tiger howls and turns and runs off.
Okay.
It's not a loyal steed, not at all.
Yeah. It's like, screw you
And-
guys, I'm going home.
You can pretty easily finish this guy off.
Yeah.
And revive Calm and Snick. And you look around, and yeah, it looks like they've been again, just excavating this hill. Without like really actually trying to mine it. And you see these rocks to the west look like they're having trouble excavating them. And then a moment later, there's this crackling that started the round before. The sky just splits open, and these bits of strange looking rock come out of this portal and land on the ground, scattered around on the ground.
Are they the same as the
And-
rock that's on the ground in front of us?
No, they look different. They look like there's about 5 or 6 pieces. They're very light. They're very strong.
Are they
And
like the fragments we threw in the portal from the crown?
We wouldn't
the-
know
these,
that, though, right?
these guys didn't do any such thing.
Yeah.
Is
so-
this what I need to make my monument out of that I want to build?
Well, so what you start. So what happens after this is Shuzo returns to his tribe and has the glory of victory over these powerful opponents, and he gains some followers and they return here, and similarly some of Rakimi's people finally see that Rakimi is a
Not
visionary and join them to help build this monument. And again, your people are unable to mine these rocks from the ground, but using these strange bits of rock that had come flying through the sky and were really hard and strong, you're able to fashion some tools, and some of the guys were able to use those to firstly help extract these rocks from the ground and then to shape them into something that can be built. And over a period of several months, Rokimi completes their project of building this monument atop of the hillock known as the Eye.
Does the magic go back to normal?
In the glade, yes. Yep.
Okay, good.
So that's that.
Okay.
Fulfilled my dream.
Back to now. We return to the PCs at Pivoton, and they at the moment where we were before, which is kind of having a discussion about the mansion and what's going to happen there. So if it's
Didn't the
okay,
guy
guys,
say he'd sell it to us?
he did. But what we might do, guys, is we might just have a 2 or 3 minute break, if that's okay. I might just go grab a drink
Fresh
and stuff.
coffee time.
Yeah,
All right.
and then we'll be back and we'll
New
keep
tea.
going. See you
Change out my
soon.
work clothes.
See you in a
Excellent.
second.
Remember to turn the camera off. Or not. But I haven't paid my subscription.
That was kind of fun playing a mount. I kind of like that.
My faithful steed.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was a bit of fun, wasn't
I was like, useless little pixie. It's fine.
it? Sometimes it's hard
Cute.
to know what to do when you got a new character.
Yeah.
So I did have one question before we start. Wasn't the crone looking for some kind of temple on a mountainside or something earlier?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said a
and it
monument
wasn't
on top
there.
of a hill.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because that was in my notes. So
And I think we just built it.
So,
He was looking for the eye.
We built this city.
so you guys are there standing outside the mansion and talking, working out what to do about it.
yeah,
Excuse me.
how much did he say to sell the mansion for?
490 gold pieces.
490.
440.
Yep, that's right.
Did we
490.
ask him why? Did we ever ask him why he didn't live in it? I mean, he bought it. Why would he not live in it or fix it up?
You went to his house. His house was like probably nicer.
Okay.
He just had a
It was
nicer
a real
house.
estate investment. It just he hasn't done anything with it.
It's
yet.
an income property.
He's
Yeah.
driving up the housing market.
He probably
tried
paid
breaking-
300 for it.
What do we need to go in there for again?
Well, she asked us, the crone asked us to buy it and renovate it.
Did she?
And
Which is
so-
very unclear.
Yeah, so
Well,
that
she said
she did
return
this.
it to its future glory, is what she said.
Yes. And as you're discussing that, I mean, effectively, the crone was there when you were talking about this at the end of the last session. You can't see her anywhere.
Well, if she wants to buy it, us to buy it, she needs to kind of give us the money to buy it.
And
Surely.
help donate towards the cause.
She ain't there at the moment, so.
Yeah, but she's gone.
And you see these couple of people walk past, and one of them. So this is this is probably the day after everything that had happened, before had happened. So, day after Collie's funeral, effectively, there was whatever happened. You guys ran off into the woods at night with the crone, and then returned and probably slept, and now it's the next day, and you're back outside this mansion. Yeah. So, in fact, what we could say is probably you've had a long rest. So, you went and found somewhere to sleep, which probably would have been, some emergency accommodation, that had been put together for people. The next day you get up and you go back and you're standing outside this mansion talking, and you hear these two people talking as they go past, and one of them's saying, well, I don't know what it is. I don't think anyone knows what it was, but I'm just going to go to the tavern anyway and have a few drinks. And they wander off.
What were they talking about? The media and stuff like that, or
Sure,
it seem like they were talking
you just overheard them talking.
We
That's
don't
what
know.
they said.
So I thought we didn't think it was meteors. I thought it was just like big rocks that were thrown. I thought that's something we figured out, but
You think, well, the conclusion you'd come to was the object that you found had impacted the ground, and in doing so had done so with such force that it threw up a bunch of
Yeah.
rocks and stuff like that into the town.
Yep.
And that's what landed on the town.
Yep, and
Yeah.
it destroyed several buildings in the town.
These people that walked past, did they just look like general town folk, or they looked like adventuring type
Just general people.
general people? Yeah.
And this, as you're looking around, you kind of get this strange feelings, as in something's, I don't know, off.
What do you mean off? Define off.
Um,
The vibes
yeah,
off.
well,
The
just,
vibes
just
are not the vibing.
yeah, the vibes. That's right. Yeah, bad vibes.
Guys, the
So-
vibes off.
These
Inconsistent
people that
real
have walked,
I'm just going to say.
the people that have walked past. What did they say? Where are they going?
To the tavern.
Tavern.
Yes. Does that sound strange to anyone for any reason?
because the tavern was destroyed.
Ah.
No, I think
Was
the
it?
tavern's still intact.
No, I thought the inn got destroyed.
Yeah, well, that's
The inn was
yeah,
the tavern.
Okay.
in tavern,
Ah.
same thing.
Ah.
It was a hostel hotel type situation.
The Pivoton Inn got destroyed.
It was a backpackers.
Backpack.
Hostile.
I'll turn to the group.
So-
I'm like, maybe they don't know that it was destroyed yet. Maybe they've been out of town.
Oh well,
Kinda
then
hard to
we should
miss rocks
definitely.
rain from the sky.
Or maybe
Yeah,
there's
but
another
if-
tavern we
They're
don't know
coming
about.
back from where
If
they
they're
were,
coming into the
so-
town, they wouldn't know about the situation, Mai. So we should definitely inform them that the tavern's not
Very
functioning.
Might be a bit of a
These
shock.
people have
Let's
walked
follow
off.
them.
Yeah, Rowan will try and run and chase after them.
We'll follow
Well,
them.
you follow them, and just as you get to them and you're about to interrupt them, you come around the corner and you can see the tavern's completely intact.
Fuck.
Nothing's.
People are wandering
Yeah, look
around
towards
about their business, and when you look around, you
Ocean's
can't see
parents'
any.
house. Is that still where's Ocean's parents' house? Because that was destroyed. Is that
So we don't see
Can't-
the rocks or anything. It's like none of it happened.
everything?
Correct.
What?
Yeah, I suppose the first thing to check on would be.
Ollie?
Well, I was going to say the film
Your friend.
that Fieldamid's home. I can't pronounce that last name. Ocean's family house.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I was going to suggest
Short-
you
the short
check on
ass
your
house.
rabbit friend that just passed away.
Yeah.
Things aren't this
Collie's
way
house.
anymore. Are you
So
gonna
maybe
go-
he's still alive. Maybe we should go there first. Maybe he's not dead.
Yeah, can we go to Collie's house?
'cause
Sure.
the burrow was.
Or does
pretty-
Ocean want to go see his parents?
I think
should we
that's
do
like the
first?
first thing, parents, friend.
They weren't hurt before, so
We'll go
no
to
urge to get
go to Collie's
see them.
house.
Okay, go to Collie's house. It's all quiet. Outside looks completely intact.
I'll like knock on the door.
Okay, you just come in.
We go in.
Okay, go down. Hut's completely. The burrow's completely intact. And
Huh.
Madge says, "Hi, hello."
Hi, Madge.
Um,
weird question.
yeah.
So, remember yesterday?
Yes. So
Um,
yesterday was Collie's funeral. She goes, yeah, yes.
Yeah. So, do you remember what happened after the funeral?
Well, yeah. There was that man. He came and took that picture, made that picture for us. You can see it sitting on
Yeah.
You can see it sitting on the mantelpiece there where she put it, and then
Uh-huh.
well, yeah. I mean, I guess Uncle Barry got a few whiskies under his fur and got a bit rowdy.
Can Mai look at
And-
the picture?
Yeah, it looks exactly as it was when it got taken.
Okay, I was just curious. if
And she
anything-
says, and then we had a lovely evening together before you guys headed off. But it's lovely to see you again back here.
And I'll look at Rowan and the others, but specifically Rowan, and be like,
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll look at Lyriel and be like,
This is
Maybe
happening
And
gonna
a
shake
bit
Itzy-
her head and
lately.
say, "Time
Lyriel's
is a
just
bitch."
like, oh geez, this is happening a bit much lately. She's really feeling. This is like second time shift in a bit now. So
Itzy pops into the room.
did she say that out loud?
no,
Oh,
this is
sorry?
just like Lyriel's a little off, right? She's
Okay.
So Itzy, the little baby, Harangon, hops into the room, and then she looks around furtively, and like looks up, and she looks like she's looking at the roof, and then she looks scared, and then she sees Lyriel, and she hops over and hops into her lap and grabs onto her hair.
And I'll just start petting the little rabbit.
Yeah, seeing that how she looked up at the roof, Ron will start like examining the walls and trying to poke the roof with his stick just to check for integrity.
He's gonna
It
bring
all-
it
Have
down.
any weak
looks-
spots so we can prepare for later, right?
It all looks intact.
Okay.
And let me just do something here. Bumps comes up to Rowan, and he says, "Have you heard about what happened at the eye?"
Pardon? The eye?
Yeah,
What's that?
that the eye, the hill nearby.
Well, no. What happened?
Well, people are saying like something hit it yesterday or something.
So,
Oh,
what you remember something hitting something else, and then
Well, no, people are just saying that they think that something hit it yesterday, and a few people are thinking about heading up there and having a look. I was
Okay.
going to go. It sounds exciting.
I mean, yeah, sure. Probably not the best idea. There might be a lot of people around, so you probably want to go a bit later. Avoid the crowds.
we've got some stuff to do though, so we're going to head off right now.
We're gonna see you later.
Okay. All right. Well, it's good to see
Oh.
you again.
Oh, lovely to see
Yeah,
you.
you
We'll have
too.
to come around for dinner sometime
Thanks.
before we
can
leave
can I
town.
just before you leave, can I just this is just me, my sense of humor, right? Can I just show everyone Bumps' room? Like
Oh, he got the crazy room.
Teenage
if you,
boy
if,
room.
you- yeah, what's that
Ah,
under his bed?
you dirty man.
What? I didn't get it.
Oh, paper planes. Looks like
Well, now he's
Oh,
got a teenage son. What does this tell you?
replace
might
him
be
with
tissues.
socks and it would make more sense.
no, it looks like he's got
No.
paper planes everywhere.
Why is it paper planes?
No, they're
What?
tissues.
Ugh.
Oh my
Kleenex.
god. Yuck.
Where do you see Ocean's room?
He's got a runny nose. Leave him alone.
Do not run a black light in this room.
You look like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the as you're going to leave, Itzy is holding on to Lyriel's hair, just like Lyriel remembers Itzy doing when she helped her out of the burrow.
I'd be like, it'll be okay. I'll have to.
And Madge goes,
wait
"That's
for
weird. I
her.
wonder why she's doing that." And she comes and helps take her, and like she holds onto your hair, and then like eventually lets go.
And be like, do you know something?
And as
I'll ask her, do you know something's changed?
she goes, "No," but you can see Itzy's like kind of shrinks into her mum's hands and like looks up at the ceiling. She's anyway. It's nice to see you guys again. I better get this one to bed.
No.
Yeah, you take care, Madge. Bye guys. We'll come and visit
Bye.
again soon.
See ya. And yeah,
As soon as we get outside, Prudence is going to be like, "What is going on? This is
We need
insane."
to find that hill where the eye is.
May's going to say, remember what the crone was looking for? She talked about the monument on the hill. And
Yeah.
can we look to see
Hey,
if there's a
listen,
monument on the hill now that wasn't there before?
We need
Oh,
to
we-
go have a look.
can't see anything from here, but
Okay. I didn't know like if it was like a really big prominent hill you could see from all
Yeah, if
around.
you can just look up from town and see monuments.
No,
yeah,
not-
that's
or-
what I was
yeah.
thinking.
Not
We
quite
need
that
to,
big.
we need to go up that hill.
Hmm.
Okay, let's go.
Right, let's go.
We
And
need,
as,
What
to
you,
time
as
is
you're
it?
heading out,
we need to be careful of what we do is affecting things.
Mm.
and as you're heading off, you kind of remember that Itzy was holding onto Lyriel's hair the same way as she did after the collapse.
Like she remembers, but the rest don't.
I just asked her if she
Maybe.
knows anything has changed or different. She's the little.
Oh
baby.
yeah, no, this is Itzy, the little baby. She can't speak.
Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, she certainly didn't answer anyway. Hmm.
But I
So-
definitely picked up on that the rabbit was uneasy because, the ceiling is now a worry for her.
May's going to say time is a fickle thing.
Mm.
So, what's your plan now?
Up the hill?
Yeah, I suppose. Well, we can't see a hill from where we are, so we'd probably need to ask
Oh, yeah,
around
go towards
about
it,
where
yeah.
the eye is, because
Well,
it seems to be general knowledge that there is the thing called the eye on the hill.
Do we
Yeah,
remember
so-
the path we took with the crone? I mean, like, could we get back there?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And
We
that's the
think,
direction
put
that
two and
people.
two together and say, hey, this eye is the monument she was looking for, or are we going to be like, what is the eye? We need to find that now. I'm not sure
Well,
if we necessarily know if the eye is this monument that wasn't there before.
you've
Could
certainly
we-
never heard of anything called the eye before,
Yeah.
but the description of a hill with a monument on the top does sound similar to what the crone.
Was saying. And something hit
May's going to
there.
ask if
so
we
we
could go
just said-
stop by the mansion before we go.
I think we got to walk past it on the
Yeah,
way
we got to
out.
walk past the mansion.
Okay, 'cause I just
Yeah.
want to see something.
Yeah, so you're heading out of town, and you go past the mansion, and it looks exactly as you saw it the last time you saw it.
Earlier
down.
today.
Well, yesterday because we slept.
But so whenever the last time you saw it was, yeah.
Looks the same. And so we'll start heading towards where the comet came down because they said something crashed into the monument. So we're gonna probably check that
So-
area again.
You start
Does that mean-
heading. Sorry, go on.
I was to say, does that mean that we never spoke to that rich guy yet? Like about the house?
Well, you've got no evidence right at this moment to suggest one way or the other.
Well,
Okay.
Holly's family still remembered us, and that was the day before, so.
Yeah, but they remembered us staying there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, they said you guys left.
Yeah.
We probably would
Oh,
have
okay.
stayed at the inn.
Where did we
Yeah, the
sleep
inn
that
was
night? Because the
destroyed.
inn was gone.
Yeah, so you just slept like in the town hall or something like that with a whole bunch of other people, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, there was like a shelter built for people who had nowhere to go.
Okay.
Hmm.
Little cot bed.
But what did you want to do at the mansion?
I just wanted to see if it was the same. I wanted to see if anything else has changed. Because the crone said she wanted to return it to future glory. We do what she asked, and things change. I wanted to see if what she wanted to happen would happen when we did what she asked. So, if
Okay.
we're unwillingly changing things, or maybe we should be careful about following strange women and doing what they ask.
Maybe.
Adam's advice for life.
Exactly. Write that down, folks.
Don't follow strange
s-
people and
Little-
do
I see
anything.
nothing wrong
You should
with following
treat-
strange women.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's yeah. Okay, so
So well, we've got past and nothing's changed there. So we'll be heading.
nothing's
out
changed at the
up to
mansion. That all looks as it was, yeah.
And you said the mansion was on the way to the eye anyway.
Yep.
Right, let's head up to the eye.
All right. So you head through the woods as you did beforehand, a bit less creepy that now that it's daytime, but you do have this feeling that you're being watched or followed. And
Okay.
as you continue through the woods and you start coming towards the other side, you're getting towards the area where you remember seeing all the broken ground, but instead you can see this hillock there.
Hmm.
Wasn't there the
Well, that's
time
different.
last time you were here.
That's different. Can we is there anyone else around? Because you know how the bunny said that there was people gonna come and check it out. Is there anyone else around at the moment?
No, you guys headed off pretty soon after that, so it's still kind of morning. And you look around, you can't see anybody else around.
Is there any? What can we see? Can we go up it, or is it?
Yeah, so it's like a really gentle sort of incline up the side of this hill.
I'll start walking up it.
Okay.
Yeah, Rowan follows.
So, oops, I guess I should move you to this map, shouldn't I? Otherwise, you're not going to see anything.
Also, with the feeling watched part,
Mhm.
Rowan will cast the Vassal Shell, Lastwood Hide, Mage Armor. Just to
Okay.
be safe.
Is that name from a game or something? Cause
Nah. Just it's flavor text for, my background. That backstory.
Prue will look at him and be like, "Paranoid much?"
Sorry.
Better to be safe than sorry, okay?
He's right.
But yeah, you definitely
Why
got this
let
feeling
anything
that
friendly not introduce themselves? Right, you feel something.
so you're a bit
when we
quiet there,
walk,
Ellie.
they stays usually close to Prudence, like almost like creepy close, like always right next to her.
Prudence doesn't mind.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So you're at the base of this hill. And yeah, you kind of like been standing there talking for a little while, and you can start moving up the hill if you want to.
Yeah. Is it like
just do
a
one move? Just do one movement rate for me.
movement rate? Feet.
Love a random DM dice roll. That's
Not scary at all.
not
How
scary
far
at
can you
all.
guys move?
30
I
feet?
love it.
Okay, that looked like a lot more than 30 to me, and I'm just down count. So
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
wait a
1, 2, 3,
minute.
4, 5, 6 ish.
Your reference has been eschewed from Alexi darting around everywhere.
Yes, it has.
Okay. You guys walk up to there, and Jesus. Stupid map. You feel like there's something in that bush hiding, and you have a look, and you see Bumps is in there. And he's like, oh, I didn't think you'd see me.
Bumps. What are you doing here?
Your mum's
I
gonna be
wanted to
so
come and see
mad.
what it was. I wanted to see what it was.
Something hit this place. This is not a safe area to be.
Ah, well.
Tunguska event.
Be all
Was
right.
that Terry?
won't it?
Looks like Tunguska. That in
Looks like-
trees.
Tunguska.
I don't know it.
We can see the top of the hill up ahead.
Gotta go home, Bumps. You can't be here.
Oh, come on. I just want to come and have a look.
Stay behind us.
Come on, Ryan.
Stay. Just let us go first at least.
Get back.
It's all right. Chill out.
Yeah. Can we continue moving forward?
So
Or
you can keep moving. Yep. Okay.
I'll try and Prudence will try and like stay ahead of Bumps so that he's behind her.
Oh, there's
So
that
you
egg
get-
thing.
You can get up to the top and you see there's all these rocks that have been toppled over by the look of it. And you can see this object like embedded underneath some of them.
Does that
Is that
look like the
thing
same
creatures came out of? Yeah.
Jinx?
Sorry, what was that?
Does it look like the thing that broke apart before and the creatures came out of when we were here with
Yes,
the crone?
it does. Yep,
Okay.
it looks exactly like that.
I'll grab Bumps' little cheeky face and I'll be like, look at me. Do not go near that.
He's looking up over the rock. He's like, wow, what is it?
Now
Do
May is also
not
going to cast
go near
mage
it.
armor.
He goes, is there something moving in there?
No, there's nothing. Stay here.
Make a persuasion roll. Prudence?
Where is it?
Advantage for using the mom voice.
He goes, all right.
nice.
And he hops behind this rock and he's like looking. He goes, I reckon there's something moving there though.
May's like, I'll watch after him.
What are you going to do?
yeah, Rowan will approach it carefully.
Go ahead and move. Anyone who wants to. What's Lyriel doing?
Lyriel's gonna come up closer. And like look at Bumps and be like, at least let us check it first. And
Okay.
then you
All
can
right.
come and look. And then start moving closer again to and is
Everyone
there
position.
okay.
Yeah.
I was just looking for a
Um,
monument. Is there an eye here? Or can you see
So-
anything now?
When you look at the rocks, it looks like they possibly could have been, they look like they've been worked and shaped, and they're smooth, but they look like they're all toppled over now. So it looks like
okay.
it looks like this object may have smashed into it.
I'll turn to Bunny. Sorry. Bumps and say, "Was this the eye?"
He goes, yeah, this is the eye. That's what they call this hill. And you guys, you imagine that where you saw this impact crater, the last time, it would have been a few hundred feet closer to town than here.
So this thing is definitely caught the comet of this, or the thing that fell. It's
looks
made
like
it so it lands here.
It
So
looks
why
like it's
didn't this leave an impact like it did before? Like it was in a huge crater before. Why is I see where it blew down some trees and stuff, but this isn't near the damage.
Above table, I think that whatever this statue was pulled the comet towards it, and it hit it now instead of going to the ground, which is just what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It lured it in, but I don't know
And
if
I-
we have a way as characters of knowing that yet.
So are we
well,
like
well,
in
yeah,
like
you-
a crater itself? Like if you look at the ground around us, like there's like we're like in like an indent. Is this like looks like it was a healed
Is
crater?
it going up or is it going like down?
Yeah.
it certainly looks like it's impacted the ground, but it would appear that it's not done it with anywhere near the force that you saw with the other impact crater. But it's clearly hit with enough force to topple over, this monument or whatever that was there. Some trees around by, so there was a bit of an impact, and people in the town heard it. But yeah, it doesn't look as anywhere near as devastating as the last time you saw it.
What
And-
about the? You go.
You can ask a question. Go
I
ahead.
was just going to say, what about the item itself? Does it look
Okay.
like it's more intact, or?
So it still looks like it's damaged, and as Rowan gets to there, he looks and he sees lying underneath it are these two bodies, and
Oh.
they start like moving, and they look at him, and all of a sudden you start hearing that buzzing sound that you hear last time. So why doesn't everyone click on their tokens? No, don't do that yet. Do not do that.
Don't click on your token at all. Don't touch
You can
it.
click on your token, just don't roll the initiative part yet.
Never.
Now you can.
Initiative part. Let's go.
Jesus.
Ugh.
Can I give my
Continue.
initiative to Rowan?
Oh,
Yes, you can.
beautiful.
Okay, mine did not roll through. I rolled a 12. I've got to try and mess with stuff here.
Okay. Let me just get up around counter. So what did what did May get?
Oh,
I got a
nothing.
12. I think that's what I said.
12.
Let me look again. Cause like you can see my roll. Yeah, I got a 12. Yep. See, I had to open Roll20 on Microsoft Edge. It would not let me do it in Chrome. So now I'm having to download the extension and
Oh.
everything.
Oh no.
Now I can't see Rowan's initiative either.
Yeah, it looks like I got deleted.
I've had some browsers go
Daryl.
weird at times too.
Your
with it.
tokens.
Oh, my token's gone. That's why my initiative got deleted.
Yeeted. Got yeeted.
I don't know how I
Yeah.
got
So
deleted.
how did that happen? You were there
You
before.
clicked on your thing and
No, I didn't
clicked on your
press.
thing and hit delete.
So what did he get? 7.
He initiated
So
himself right
he
off
should
the
be
map.
18.14 now.
Oh, really? After two-step verification for D&D Beyond? Okay. All right, collections, character. I'm going to see if I open it in. So I'm going to roll initiative again just to see if it rolls through. So I'll still take my own number, but I just want to see if it'll roll through. There we go. Okay. All right, we're good now. It was because I had my D&D Beyond open in Chrome.
Sorry, Rowan, what are you going to do?
Okay, Rowan is going to bonus action activate his innate sorcery, and then as an action, I will cast True Strike with the spear.
So this thing's prone.
Ah, so he would have already got an advantage.
Yep.
19 to hit.
That's a hit.
It takes 6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage. All right.
Then Rowan will move back 15 feet.
Okay.
Maybe 20.
All right.
And that'll be his
May.
turn.
Okay. May is, and it's still prone, right?
Correct.
So May is going to attack the one that Rowan just shot with a sorcerer's burst. As she raises her staff, an ice crystal forms in it and shoots out as I cast sorcerer's burst.
All right. So you'll be at disadvantage because it's
Oh yes, it is. I forgot about that. So what do I disadvantage control? What's
Yep, that's
disadvantage?
it.
Control?
Yep, that's right.
Still only rolled once. I don't know why. So I'll roll again. That one rolled.
That one.
Yeah.
So 11 hits.
Okay. So that will be 8 cold damage. Sorry, 2 cold damage. A D8.
All
2
right.
cold damage.
Freeze this thing a little bit. It's still going though.
Then for her, no, she's not going to do anything with her, anything else right now. So, and she is still
Right.
concentrating on the mage armor. So, but her turn is done.
No worries. Oshin.
Machine's going to move here and then cast a Burning Hands.
Oh, okay.
Target both of them. So 13 save.
So the first one here rolls out of the way, but the second one gets fried.
And then he'll duck back behind the rocks.
Okay. So this thing stands up and starts wandering over here. Again, there's this shrieking sound coming from it. It gives you an uneasy feeling in your stomach. But it's Lyriel's turn now.
Okay, Lyriel's going to move up in front of it and
Okay.
basically reach out in the same motion as if she's going to do a cure wounds. But instead of cure wounds, it comes out as inflict wounds. And they need to do a con saving throw.
Okay. So firstly, when she moves up to it, it does try to bite her,
Okay.
but misses.
That makes
So what sort of save have I got there? Constitution save. It fails. The 10
so take
necrotic
10
damage. All right. You see, you sizzle away this thing's life force, and it it falls to the ground dead. Now, shortly after that, you hear this other sound. It's another screaming sound. And all of a sudden, the crone appears on this rock, just snaps into existence, and she's screaming. And she says, the stitches are being backstitched. There will be, and she seems like she's kind of struggling to speak or in pain, and she's like moving around, kind of flickering in and out. And she says, there will be consequences, things will change. And she starts screaming and then just disappears. And then all of a sudden, on the rock there where she was standing, this hideous creature appears. And there's this loud gabbling as it appears. Now,
Is it like she turned into it, or it,
no, she disappeared, and then this thing appeared after her.
right?
So no, you don't think she turned into it?
Okay.
Okay, and this thing, is gibbering in noise. And I'm just going to put
Like
him in.
legible noise, like
Nah, it sounds like 1,000 voices talking at once.
okay.
Okay, so Lyriel had her turn. Prudence, it's your turn. So let me just check something here. So the noise it's making tears your mind apart.
Oh, cool.
Give me
Yay for
wisdom-
me.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. Prudence. Okay. Roll a D8 for me. Okay. Target takes no action or bonus action and uses all of its movement to move in a random direction. So give me another D8. 3, so you move to the east, your movement rate. And we go on to round 2.
I was going to go there anyway, so joke's on you.
Rowan, where are you? So let's just check out how far. Okay, so Rowan's there. What's he going to do?
As a bonus action, as Prudence walks past, he will cast Scorch Crystal Ward, which is a Shield of Faith, to give her a +2 to her AC. As like
I'll allow
bits
that.
of
Yes.
Rowan's armor, mage armor, like flies off and
Thanks,
starts
bro.
wrapping around her. And then he will move 20 feet up into it, up into range, and cast Fracture Point as action, and throws the spear at the hideous creature.
Go ahead.
I am going to use my heroic inspiration to reroll that. Now heroic inspiration works a bit differently, right?
Thought you just
So
rolled it again.
when I reroll it, I reroll it at advantage again, or just another single d20.
I don't know. You're saying it's different, are you?
Well, I just know it's different
No problem.
from how it was
Let's have a
in
look.
2014.
I got the book here. I'll look real quick.
I'm just looking in D&D Beyond.
Reroll any die immediately and must use the new roll. So would that be I reroll at advantage, or I just choose one of the die that I've rolled at advantage and reroll that?
Oh, so you rolled at advantage. So you're saying if you roll again, do you roll at advantage again?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
to
you
you.
get it. I'd say you get advantage again. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
That'll be a 22 to hit.
You hit it.
Thing takes 4 radiant damage.
Okay. No problems. Anything else from Rowan?
that'll be my turn.
May, where are you? You're there?
Can I see it from where I am?
Yep. You can see it sitting on top of this rock.
Okay. May is going to go ahead and use her innate sorcery for my bonus action, and then she is going to cast. She's gonna go ahead and cast Ice Knife at the creature.
Go ahead. Oh, 20 hits it. So what's that? 3 and then 8, isn't it? Oh, no, it gets a deck save, doesn't it?
Yeah, DC 13.
Fails. So that'd be all 11, won't it?
Yeah, it takes 11. 11 frost
Oh, right.
damage.
Okay. That's it for May.
That's it for May. She's
Now-
gonna try and keep close to bumps to keep bumps safe.
or Sheen, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Just a flat one.
Okay, no problems. You're able to steal your mind against the chattering sound from this thing. What you going to do?
Christian's going to go, well, fuck me! And he's going to run.
We don't do enough
Away.
with the Scottish accent. We got to do more of this.
It's also not supposed to be Scottish. It's supposed to be Irish.
Accent from over there somewhere. It will.
It's a bit of both. And
I
Great
don't know.
Britain.
I don't know what sort of accent it is, but it just sounds racist.
it's a racist accent. I might. I'll just firebolt it.
Go ahead.
11.
11 hits it.
We've already 5 damage.
Okay. All right.
Bumps.
So it's its turn now. It crawls down and it spits. Oh, hang on. Okay. Okay. It spits in between Rowan and Lyriel, this big goober. Give me dexterity saving throws, the two of you.
My class is. How big's the rock I'm standing behind? Do I have any form of
It's pretty
cover
big,
behind
but it lands right here in between the two of you.
Okay. So Dex.
Got a 9.
12.
Okay, so Lyriel, you jump out of the way of it. Rowan takes 8 radiant damage, and he's blinded.
God damn it.
This thing just moves to here. And let me just check something. It moves to there. He's going to be very strategic. All right.
Possibly doing the 20-foot aura. Could possibly.
Lyriel's turn. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ugh. 7.
Okay, roll a d8. Oof. Okay, the target makes a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach, but doesn't do anything if it can't do it. So Lyriel
the
just
dead
stands
body.
there.
Can she stab the dead body?
Well, sees the back of Rowan's head, says, I want to punch you in the fucking back of the head, but she can't reach.
But that's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
You made 2 days ago. Damn. What's wrong with my armor? Don't look old fashioned. Okay.
Why does Rowan
Oh.
say tranquility in the turn order?
What?
What's that?
In the turn
Rowan.
order, Rowan is tranquility.
Tranquility?
Yeah.
It says
I see
Rowan
Rowan.
on mine. That's weird,
Here,
isn't it?
I see Rowan.
I see Rowan.
I don't see Rowan. I'm blind. And I am Rowan.
I'm just gonna post
That's
this
fine.
picture so I'm not crazy. It's showing for me as tranquility. I don't know why. So
We believe you.
I don't.
Yeah, I do. I believe you.
well,
Roll 20
for
does
my
weird
own
things.
sanity.
Serenity now.
It's not serenity, it's tranquility.
So that was it for Lyriel. Prudence. You're shaking your head. You're far enough away from this thing. What are you going to do?
Oh, it eats my turnip. Damn it.
I wonder why he's doing that.
It means you don't do anything if you get if you
Yeah,
can't
I
attack
lose
someone.
my turn. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Never.
I'll where will I come to? I'll come to here. Can I? Would that count as within 10 feet or nah?
Of the creature, no.
No. Damn it. Okay. Not far enough. Eh. I will. Okay. I'll pull out my short bow and I'll try and shoot it with my short bow.
Go ahead. Off.
22.
Think an hour into it. Oh.
For
You won't get the. You won't get
no
the
one's
speed.
no one's yeah,
So
no
just
one's
the
within 5
5.
feet, so it's
Right.
just 5 piercing.
Okay.
Yep. That's it. Oh,
On to
actually,
Yeah.
can I, as my bonus action, try and like hide? Oh no, I can't get far enough. That's right. All right, all good.
Okay.
She hides behind Rowan.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide behind Ron.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I'm not sure if you wanted to, but you can dash. You got to dash it. You could dash as a bonus action. You're talking about your cunning action, right? You can dash, dodge, or
Yeah.
dash, hide, or
Disengage.
disengage. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'll dash up over to here, to between it and Bumps as well.
Okay. No worries. Rowan, give me a. I see you're blinded. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
How horrific would that be? You're blinded and you can just hear this like hideous babbling.
I got an 8.
Oof.
I fail.
And it's
Roll a
getting
D-
closer.
Roll a D8.
8. Another 8. So I take a
Okay.
swing and a miss.
You start swinging around at things. You punch that rock in front of you. Ow! All right, May. Now, imagine if this happens to May now. Give me a save, May. A wisdom save.
Wisdom save. You got it.
Might punch Bumps in the head.
Oh God, that was
No.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm assuming 18 passes.
18 passes. Yes.
Okay, so May is she's going to raise her staff again, and the crystalline is going to glow, and
Yep.
a ray of blue frost shoots forth from her staff at the creature, and I get advantage. It is a 20 to hit, and that will be, where is it? The D8 cold to max damage. So that's 8 damage plus its movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
And then
Freeze this thing a little bit.
May is going to step up in front of between it and Prudence.
Okay. So as May moves there, it's not going to make a difference. But it's difficult terrain. She finds she can't move very fast when she's near it. All the ground around it appears to be like warped. Oisin, give me a wisdom save. Oh.
13.
Okay, what's Oisin going to do?
He's going to move, and I might try and lob a chromatic orb at it,
Okay, go for it.
and I'll choose maybe some lightning. 24 to hit.
Hits it.
13 lightning damage.
Oof. Okay.
Nice.
That's it for Oisin. Running
A
off
bit of
over
a
there.
move.
Okay. This creature. Okay, firstly.
Tiny but mighty.
Okay. It does another spit just right on the other side of this rock here. So May, Prudence, and Rowan give me dex saves, yeah.
Do I get disadvantage because I'm blind already, or
I believe so, yes. Is that what the blinding condition does?
Uh,
to you? You should,
Well, it says like automatically fail an ability check. Sorry,
Yeah.
an ability check.
That's right. So if it doesn't say it on the blinding, you don't. Oh,
19.
so Rowan saves, but Prudence and May don't, and they take 7 radiant damage, and they're now blinded.
Would I have gotten a save for the blind at the end of my turn?
No. It at the end of this thing's turn, you are no longer blinded.
Yes.
But this thing, it moves to, there. Hang on, let's just check. No, it doesn't. It moves to there. No, it doesn't. Let's do it this way. It goes to there.
Seven is a lot of damage for a mage. I'm not used to this.
All right. That's him done. Now, just going to do something here.
Gotta love it when he blind rolls and then laughs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now you see Bumps there, like shaking a little bit, but he just doesn't do anything. Lyriel, it's your turn. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Is this in any way? Am I being charmed by being forced to do
No,
this? Okay.
no,
this
it's
is
just like the sound of it.
Oh! This is
rattling
not
your brain.
wisdom. Sorry, that was the wrong one. Oh, I did a charisma save by accident and rolled an edge 20.
Oh,
That's
Um,
unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Back to do a wisdom. 13.
Okay, that's a save. So what's Lyriel going to
Awesome.
do?
I am going to actually walk in. Would I have realized it's doing radiant damage? Will I recognize radiant damage?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sure.
Okay, because I'm not sure if it would have a resistance to radiant damage at that. So anyway, I'm just going to walk in close to it.
So just
Uh,
so the
actually,
10
I'm
feet
going to go on
around
this
it is
side.
the 10 feet around it's difficult terrain. So that would probably be just about all of Lyriel's movement to get there.
Movement
But
at
that's
that.
okay.
Yep. Do we do flanking in this game?
No.
No. Okay, wasn't sure. It changes depending where I'm playing. And then I'm going to touch it again, and I'm going to cast another inflict wounds. Yeah, that's not great, but got to do a DC.
So Constitution, is it? Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, saved.
It saves, damn it. So it takes a whole 3 damage.
So it still takes half, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like that bar was pretty low. I was hoping that was enough.
I know. I mean, I got 2d10 on that one, which is why I rolled it right. So 7's not a great roll.
That's really good damage.
All right. Prudence,
Especially at level 2.
Yeah.
make a wisdom save, please.
Can you hear me? Can I spend one of my luck points to get advantage on that?
Is that how luck works, or do you roll it again afterwards?
I don't know. It says when you roll a d20, I can spend 1 luck point to give myself advantage on the roll for a d20 test. Would this count as a d20 test?
Yep. So you can do that.
Yeah. All right. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I did that.
Prudence is all good to go then?
All right, cool. But I'm blinded, right?
Correct.
So,
You could hear where this thing is, so you could move into it and attack it at disadvantage if you wanted to, or do something like that.
okay. Well, yeah. I'll come in there and I'll attack it with my rapier,
Go for it. Disadvantage.
which is control. Yeah. Yeah.
That misses it.
It misses. Yeah. I'll bonus action. I'll disengage and
Okay. Stumble
stumble
backwards.
away from it.
No worries. All right, round 4. I'm just need to go help my dog out for a minute by the look of it. So I'll be back in a minute or two.
It's having a time.
Dogs. That bunny, I feel like he's going to get itself killed.
Oh yeah, I'm terrified for Bumps. Bumps gonna die.
I was protecting her until Prudence put herself in danger.
Hasn't got too much health left. We should be able to get it down before.
No, hopefully.
Luckily, even with
Unless
my
it like
blinded,
explode, I can just see this thing exploding once it dies.
Yeah.
True. It'd
Bumps
be out of luck
dies
for it to
through
blow up.
collateral damage.
I only have 7 hit points left. Let's not have it explode.
7 hit points. Must be nice.
I only took 7 and it halved me.
Oh, shade. Mm.
I've got about the same amount of hit points as my pseudo dragon did.
Lord, I forgot how, like,
My ward
It
had
was
30 and
high.
they still whittled through that.
So fragile.
Yeah,
Low
these
levels
low
is
levels,
hard.
man.
it's hard.
Just want to jump back in and start brawling with things, but we can't. We've got to use actual strategy. Ugh.
Ugh.
See, that's what I like about lower level. It's more what you know and what you can pull off than just having umpteen million abilities that allow you to do things.
Yeah, because you don't
That's it.
have the umpteen million abilities, so you gotta be more creative.
You got to MacGyver stuff.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll stop playing at 6th level. Okay, so top of the round, Rowan. So you're in range. Give me a wisdom save.
Save. Come on, baby. That's a
Rowan.
fucking 8. What do
Okay.
D8? Here it
Follow that.
comes.
D8.
That's a 5. What do I win this time, Todd?
Take no action or bonus action. Use your movement to move away in a random direction. So roll a
Another
D8.
D8.
Yeah.
Bwomp, bwomp, bwomp. So what's that? Northwest? Northwest.
So yeah,
Should
northwest.
be
Yep.
Southeast.
No, that'd be
1,
northwest.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Or it's just a numeric
It goes-
order around.
Goes around like a clock,
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah, starting at north at 1. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah, that's
because how does that difficult terrain work? Is it within 20 feet of it?
Yeah. So within 10 feet of that
Uh,
thing, it's difficult terrain. So
10, 20, 25, 30 would get me there.
okay, no worries. Now I say you can move around. Lyriel,
Yeah, move around the rock and
and not get attacked by it. So that's Rowan's turn. May.
Well, just
So
watching him
give me
going past, like, where do you think you're going?
May, give me a wisdom save. You failed as well, so roll a D8. A 1. Does nothing. You stand there blabbering in your head.
Do I get no action or anything, or
No, nothing at all.
okay?
Or Sheen.
If I can see it from where I am, I'll just firebolt it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, 10.
10 hits it.
8 points of damage.
All right. And this thing just like explodes into a bubble of acid. Like it just everywhere, just all this slime goes flying out, and it looks like it's going to cover May and Lyriel, but then it just goes zip and zips out of existence, and
Oh, thank God.
Ah,
I
and
told
all
you
of
it's
this,
going to
all is
explode.
quiet.
I said, the thing's going to explode.
no, he could hear us. He's not wearing headphones. He heard us from the other room.
No, I didn't. Is that what you said would happen? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you
Well,
walk
that's
away,
what
I'm just like,
Lyriel
that's so exploding at the end or something, and it's going to
Yeah.
take Bumps out, and then we're going to feel terrible. And yeah,
Well, Bumps is just staring wide-eyed at the whole thing. Yeah. Lucky man.
May's gonna go over and heal. May's going to go over and heal Prudence. She can expend
Okay.
one of her hit dice, and whatever she rolls, she gets +2. If she rolls a 1, she can roll again.
Oh, so I roll it?
You roll one of your hit dice. You expend a hit dice and roll it. You gain that many hit points back +2. If you roll a 1, you have to roll again.
Okay. How do I roll a hit dice?
You're a rogue, right? So that's a D6, right?
D8.
D8.
Sorry. You roll a D8 +2. If you roll a 1, you get to roll again. So you get
If that
8
thing
hit points. She
if
gets
that
8
thing
hit points.
bites you, sorry,
Huh?
I was saying if that thing had bitten you and dropped you to 0 hit points, you get absorbed inside of it and you become one of the mouths.
Oh,
Ooh.
gross.
shit. So
So
she
I
gains
get
8.
8. Oh, thank you.
Then I'm going to go to Rowan. Same thing.
Thanks. 6.
I'll go over and
5
check the
hit
bumps. It's okay.
points.
Everybody's going over to check on the rabbit.
And then I'll
Make
take care
sure
of
he's
myself.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll my
Yeah,
D6.
Bumps is just shaking. He says, What the hell were those things?
I told you to not come.
Don't you tell your mother.
All right. So yeah, you're standing on top of this hilltop, looking out around the surrounding area. It would appear from. Go ahead.
Can I have a look at the rock
Yep.
now? Is there anything?
Looks like the same time you saw it last time.
So it looks the same.
Yeah.
Just be
Hmm.
careful.
I won't touch it. I'll just look.
So yeah, as you surmised before, I think this object appears to have crashed here instead of close to the town and smash all those other rocks up into the air.
Like we suddenly found ourselves in an episode of Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, no, just
Yeah,
kind of
it sounds like it. I'm going to hold my hand
That wasn't
up
you.
and see if he wants to come over with me, and I'll carry him over to, or hold his
Who's that?
paw.
Bumps.
Yeah.
To
If he
what?
wants to
Look
come
at
and
it.
look now.
He goes,
But
no,
I'll
I
pick
want to
him
go.
up later.
I want to go home. I want to go home.
It's like hard pass.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, why are we going that way? No, come on, let's go. He's freaking out a little bit.
Well, okay. I just offered him to come and have a look if he likes, but he doesn't have to. But
Yeah.
meanwhile, I'm going to come and can I look at the area and just see if, like in my memory, can I compare the differences between what we saw before and what we saw now?
Hmm.
And like, does anything stick out?
Well, the fact that this
Apart from
hill
the
is
fact
here
that
is
the crash site moved, which we know.
well, yeah. The hill itself wasn't there before, and of course the monument wasn't, on top of the hill that wasn't
There.
there. You look around and you feel like there's maybe a little less vegetation around in the whole area.
Now, would we know that because, well, we know some things have fallen down, but because the monument was built, there's less vegetation and things were cleared out because there's a
No.
monument there? Or is it just because the thing hit it and there's vegetation?
Oh, well, I mean, just more that there are less trees overall in the area. Not, there's still
In like
plenty of
the
trees.
area of the village, like the vegetation in
All the
general.
surrounding areas, it's not quite as thick as what you recalled when
It's
you were
not
here
quite
last time.
as foresty.
No.
Okay.
So does this look like it could have been the same place?
This area here looks like when you came beforehand, when the crone brought you to an area where there's all this broken earth.
Right.
This looks like it could have been that area.
But there was like no vegetation there then, right? It was like a charred crater.
Well, no, this wasn't the crater. This was just like a different area where all the earth was broken, and
Okay.
you would imagine that it was underneath where this hill now is.
Okay.
Almost like
Okay.
that at that time the hill had been removed.
I wonder how.
Yeah.
He grew a hill, guys.
This is weird. Maybe we're supposed to break the stone apart?
No, well, I mean, maybe the fact that this hill and this monument is here now means that it looks like it saved the town from destruction.
Okay. All right.
So,
Well,
So
I
we think
guess
that the hill is the reason that the town didn't get hit.
yeah.
The monument's
That's
the
good.
reason the town
Yeah.
didn't get hit.
The monument itself probably, was the part that got hit. So even the hill itself might not have been quite enough.
So can May ask Bumps a question?
Go ahead.
Why do they call this hill the Eye?
It's, I'm not sure. It's just what everyone's always called it.
I'm sure you've heard
There's-
stories about it. I know you love stories. Tell me a story about the Eye.
Not sure. I'm really not sure actually. I've not really thought about it before, but maybe one of the elders in town might be able to tell you.
What about Ocean? Didn't he grow up here? Would he know?
Ocean doesn't remember the eye being here at all. When the crone asked Oisin about it, Oisin had no idea what she was talking about.
And the eyes he knows are those in his head.
Maybe we should go ask your parents.
Or we could ask the village elders.
Yeah.
As far as you know, this has never existed.
Bob
Hey,
says, "What are you guys talking
Yes.
about? This has always been here."
Shh.
Just quiet. We need to think.
the
Very
parental.
great.
His ears go down to his head.
I'm
Can
sorry.
I
Yeah.
put my staff in
It's
front of
okay.
Bumps and make it like crystallize with ice to kind of distract them while they talk, so we won't
Sure.
bother them?
Cool.
Literally.
This being there at all?
Who are you asking this to? Sorry.
Ocean.
At all. Not at all. First I'm seeing of it.
Have you lived here
Okay.
your whole life, or did you guys move later?
I left home. My parents stayed.
I mean, like, were you born in this town, or could you have moved in after this hill had been somehow destroyed, or
Oh,
lived here your whole life
I was
and it had
born
never
here.
been here?
So,
Okay.
Oisin's parents retired to this town, and Oisin didn't grow up here. He's just visited them a few times, so he knows a little bit about it.
No, I didn't grow up here. Grew up elsewhere.
I could tell you're worldly by your accent.
Perhaps we could ask the village elders then.
No one else in the town talks like my family.
They
we
all
try and-
talk like you. Don't you take that out of canon. They all talk like you.
Should we try and
His family
take
all
this
have
thing with us?
African accents.
I don't know. Is it?
With
Is
a whole
it?
bunch of different accents.
He was adopted.
Did
Sorry.
the
Sorry, Michael.
creatures come from inside
Robert.
the stone, or they just come with the stone?
The
Like,
two
is there a
creatures
spot
that
that
were on the
Rowan
ground,
touched it and they came out. I think that's what
Yeah,
happened last time.
they came out of the rock, but the other thing just appeared out of nowhere.
Okay, so can we see inside the rock now?
Mm.
Then is
Yep.
it like cracked open?
It's just
and-
empty. No,
There's
it's
nothing in
just
there.
the same on the outside as it is on the inside.
Okay, so it was like a sort of a vehicle. I'm not saying it is a vehicle, but it was like a
With the
container.
drop pod.
That's right. Yeah, like it was hollow inside. Yeah, like a shell almost.
And
Does it look valuable?
yeah, this wasn't the same thing that was like that light material that was durable. It is?
It is the same thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're taking that. That's ours now.
Okay.
Can we break it apart?
How are we going to carry this back?
Well,
It's light.
similarly,
Light. We
it's the
can
same
carry it
as
between us.
before. Yeah, you
Okay.
broke up into about 4 or 5 different pieces before. Same thing now.
Okay.
Is there a blacksmith in the town that might buy this from us?
Do
There's a
we
blacksmith
still
in the
have
town.
the pieces from before?
No, you threw
No,
them
we
through the
threw them
portal.
through the
We
portal.
threw them in a
Oh,
portal.
that's right. Yeah.
Oh, yes, we have the floating disc.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But though, if we break this apart, are we breaking it apart from the parts that broke apart before that we threw into the portal?
I think you're thinking too much about this, Prudence. Don't think too
I
hard.
think Ocean should
Thinking
ride
was
on
never
this
your
with a
strong
floating
suit.
disc, like all the time.
Prudence
It
is
was
just
gunny, but it
gobsmacked.
only lasts an hour. And it takes
Rude.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Well, yeah.
It's already smashed apart, right? So
Yeah, that's right. You can. It
Pick
kind
it
of
up.
breaks apart, and you can carry them easy enough.
Okay.
Even May is not very strong.
Yeah,
Or there's enough of
No,
us we
that's
can get it carried.
yeah. You can do it.
Prudence is pretty strong.
Just like your
So
papa.
Bumps says, "Can we go home back to the village now?"
of course we can
Sure.
bumps.
And you head back. Yeah, he's really quiet the whole way. But you get back to Piverton.
We might have
Without-
cured Bumps from adventuring for a little while.
Honestly, for the better. That kid was too reckless.
It's agoraphobic now.
I don't want to go
He
outside.
was going to stay in his room and make more tissues.
Maybe it would have been better for him to get out into the world. Maybe meet a woman.
Not made of tissues.
Oh, well. There you go. We can have all these little side quests.
Help bumps. Get
Help
Next
Bumps
time
get
the
laid.
crone comes, we'll go,
Help,
hey,
help Bumps.
do
hey.
us a favour.
We have this
Help
child rabbit here.
God. Can we get the bits of crystal like valued anywhere? Is there anywhere in town that's
I
like
was
a
thinking for
blacksmith
the
or anything like
blacksmith.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time you get back to town, it's like late in the day, and most places have closed and gone home for the day. But you've got these pieces, so maybe next session we can have a look and see what can be done with them.
Mhm.
Sounds good.
Are we with
So
the
do we
towns like
still-
all not smashed up? Do we need to find somewhere to stay that's
We
not
Yeah,
can
do
like
we
head
have
to
a
the
room with
inn
Dan
this
again?
time now. Yeah.
We have Ocean's parents' house.
Yeah, Ocean's parents set up a bunch of beds for you guys.
That's right, they did too.
Okay. I feel like it's quite cramped in their little.
Oh, but it's so
Well,
much
that
Pretty
makes-
fun.
and pa.
Cozy and
Yeah,
warm,
let's see
and
Ma and
lots
Pa.
of good food.
Good food, yeah, very good food.
Hmm.
Mum cooks taters like no other.
So you get to
Oh, I
as, you
love
walk
mushrooms
up,
pepper and stew.
as you walk up to Ocean's house, yeah, you can smell like some
All
sort
types of
stew
taters.
being cooked. Yeah, and like
Or
you
cannon.
come in the door and you hear this. Oh, is that Ocean? Is it?
Yes, ma. I'm here with my hungry friends.
And where you been all day?
Out and about.
Oh yes.
Here, there, everywhere. Now
Okay.
we're home.
Nowhere special then. Okay. Well,
Wouldn't believe me if I told you.
oh, go on, give us a try.
Into the future. Or the past. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, just sit down. I'll give you your dinner.
Those mushrooms were great.
She starts piling this food into bowls. And she says, "You're a strange looking lot, aren't you?"
Oh, I mean,
Strange
Guess that.
is a word? Sure.
it's a word.
I don't mean it in a bad way.
Well, I suppose we are strange then.
Guess we're a bit of a
Presentation
motley
of the
crew.
races.
And we'll close up in a minute. But is there anything you want to discuss with Orshin's parents while you're here? Or we're just gonna.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
well, if-
remember
if-
a place called the Eye? You've lived here a long time.
Oisin's dad goes, and
I'm gonna look at
and,
O'Sheen like, can you translate that?
well, what's his name? Karen says, "Oh yeah, just like Kevin there said, we used to go camping up there." And she kind of like giggles a bit, and like, and he's, and she goes, "Oh, stop it! Don't tell him that."
as he licks his lips.
Why are you going to add that in?
Why do they call it the
And,
Eye?
she thinks about it, and she goes, I think I kind of remember something about some story about it being a focus of some sort, or is that's what maybe them ancients that built that monument thought?
What did
What
the monument
monument?
look like?
The monument that was on top of the eye.
What did it look like?
What do you mean? What did it look like?
It got
Not as
destroyed.
broken then as it is now.
Well, what's happened to it?
Big rock fell on it.
It's by the rock.
Oh, heavens! Well, it looked like kind of like it was in the shape of a man or a humanoid of some sort.
Okay.
What's? Oh,
Do you
that's a
think?
shame it's been
Is there
knocked
any?
down.
Is there any pictures of it?
Or
Someone's
I
like
guess,
painted,
yeah,
or
there's probably a painting or two down at the hole. Someone
okay.
would have painted it, I'm sure. Well, that's a shame. It's a lovely
Be
place
sure.
up there on the eye. But yeah, I believe
Oh,
it
like,
is.
I mean,
Hmm.
it's still nice. There's just no monument now.
Well, that's a shame.
Ask them if they've felt strange or experienced any deja vu or any odd feelings lately. Just like,
O'Shane's dad says, and Carrie says, "No, I don't think that's what she means, love. No, nothing out of the ordinary. Why'd you ask? It's a strange question. Not much changes here at Piverton."
Ah,
I'll
No
just
reason.
smile and sit back in my chair and just like, just no reason. Just felt a little off lately. Wondered if anybody else felt the same.
Oh, well, eat your stew. You'll feel better, love.
The stew is very good, and I'd go back to the stew because I imagine it is very good.
All right. So as we close up for the night, come on, Rowan, Prudence. What are you going to argue about?
Um,
what are we going to argue about now?
Rowan will subtle spell cast prestidigitation on Prudence's stew to make it
What?
taste really salty.
Oh,
This
Does
stew is
Prudence know that
great.
Will she
make
realise
a-
that he's done it?
Make
No. It's subtle
Oh, it's a
spell, so
subtle-
there's no verbal, no somatic, no
Yeah,
material
there's no way we can
components.
tell. Yep.
don't know. It does taste salty,
Mm.
Prudence.
Like those
Uh,
tissues.
do you-
You can be polite
Can
and
I-
smile.
Can I trouble you for some water? I'll ask.
Of course, love. And she gives us water. You sit there drinking water all night. The
Yeah.
second bowl she gives you is a bit nicer, but that first
She-
one was
she-
terrible.
She couldn't
Oh,
possibly like.
As soon as she
be
gets
rude about it.
a new bowl or something else, he does the same thing. Just
All right,
Salty.
it ruins all their
Sure.
food.
You
Yeah.
too sure you're not brother and sister?
All
Oh,
right.
funny.
As we sit there at the dinner table at Oisin's parents' house, we'll close up for the session, and we'll come back next session and see if we answer any questions or if we just raise more.
sure we'll
Oh,
just
so we're
raise
gonna
more.
raise a
Like-
lot more.
Like there's going to be more.
Yeah, I feel like that could be the way too.
Funny that.
All right, I'm going to stop this recording.